Hey guys, Anthony here, AFT Dog Training.
Guys, it's Krista, AFT Dog Training.
So today we're going to talk about training tools.
How the training tools are used.
The Prong Collar. As Dr. Kamen, veterinary chiropractor, states, the Prong Collar looks menacing, right? But this is the most effective and least dangerous of collars. The Prong Collar. So, the Prong Collar we use is a Herm Springer brand. All the prongs are beveled. And what this Prong Collar does is it distributes pressure around the dog's neck. You'll teach the dog to walk on every single one of these tools we're going over today. Again, the least dangerous. The Prong Collar. Yes, I am wearing a Prong Collar and it is ridiculous. It's meant for dogs. But, same thing, retraction here, where the buckle collar does not retract. You choke your dog wearing the buckle collar. This, I feel retraction, pulling, and I'm pulling really tight. Oh, if I don't pull, I'm over here. Has training value.
Buckle collar. Only used for licenses and tags, not training.
This, when put on your dog, if you're walking with it on your dog, and your dog is pulling, there is no pressure to release the buckle collar. There's retraction, there is none. So I'm literally choking myself using the buckle collar.
This is the Easy Walk No Pull harness. Your dog will pull.
This is the Easy Walk harness. The harnesses that positive only and force-free trainers like Zach George promote, where this is actually causing a ton of pain to your dog. There is a clip in the front here that's meant to retract and push your shoulder, the dog's shoulder blades together and pinch them together constantly. Say this does a ton of damage to your dog's spine, shoulders, ACLs, neck. Think about this, the amount of pressure that this is causing to your dog every time they pull. Harness has zero basic obedience training value.
This is the head halty.
Head halty. I know, I look ridiculous, but this goes on your dog's head, wraps around their snout, and then this piece here, if it's not taught properly, in most cases, from what I see when dogs are walking on this, it is not taught properly. If the dog is pulling at all, that hurts. Control of my head, and if the dog pulls at all from where this little strap is to the leash, could rip your dog's head off of its spine, almost literally.
This is the Starmark Collar.
Similar to a Prong Collar, another very safe tool that you can use when training your dog. As is retraction on the collar. Actually less aversive on my neck than the harness where it's pinching my shoulders together.
This is the remote collar, aka the shock collar. I think it's a game changer.
Hey guys, the remote collar. Ooh, right? So most modern dog training is fantastic. So remote collar is the exact same sensation as a tend unit. The same tend unit that I have for my back from when I had back surgery 2 years ago. Same exact technology. So there's actually no tasering, nothing like that going on with the remote collar. And actually having this on my neck feels the least aversive than any of the tools that I've shown so far. Alright? So, on a 6, you'll see it light up. It feels like a tend unit. Tap, tap, tap. Hey buddy, come sit over here. Fantastic.
It's a traditional vet's office shelter slip lead.
Great tool in my opinion. We use this all the time if we're working with difficult dogs. The vet's office does too. So remember, if your vet is against any of these tools that we've gone over, surely they have to be against this. They can't be a hypocrite because I will call them out on it. So what happens is if you put this around the dog's neck and it slips onto their neck, it causes pressure. And there's any type of pressure whatsoever, that is actually more pressure than the e-collar that I showed before, or the Prong Collar, or the Joel Silverman, or the Starmark. Again, what it does is pressure's on. Oh, that come this way, pressure's off.
The Joel Silverman collar. This is a slip lead like collar that Joel Silverman has patented.
See how it has retraction? This actually is so much better feeling than having a buckle collar. So remember, if you have the buckle collar on, you are choking your dog. Have retraction so the pressure is on. So if I'm moving this way with the collar, I feel that, oh, pressure. Oh, no pressure when I move here. That's the Joel Silverman collar.
This is the Canine Lifeline Transitional Leash patented by Heather Beck.
Fantastic tool. We also use these as well here, where the pressure, where it's similar to a head halter where it wraps around the dog's snout, but the pressure is on the back of the neck, not in the front of the jawline like the head halter, so, or gentle leader. So in this piece here, clips to the buckle collar as a backup in case the dog pulls the transitional leash off, which after training the dog to wear this, they shouldn't be pulling the leash off at all. But just as a safety backup, you have this on there. So again, pressure's on the back here. I don't feel any issues with this one.
This is the traditional harness. Throw it out.
It's actually very uncomfortable compared to like the other tools that I was wearing. Clips in the back, which I couldn't really clip, but there's a ring that the leash attaches to. I'm walking and dragging myself around, hurting my shoulders and back and spine. The leash is attached to it, and I'm dragging and most likely hurting the owner as well. So again, this really has zero training value. Martingale collars. We have a fabric-based collar and a chain-based martingale collar. Martingale collar has retraction, similar to the Prong Collar, but it is like a same fabric most of the time, like a buckle collar, but it's able to have retraction.
Here at AFT Dog Training, these are some of the tools you'll be seeing within our programs.
And we hope that we answered any questions that you may have had or concerns that you may have had on any of the tools that we went over. Almost all of these tools that we talked about, we see very commonly in household pet dog training world. For that, we see a lot of dogs that come into our training program that have gone to other training programs. 99% of the time, those training programs are force-free or positive-only type scam training programs. We are trying to help educate the public here on what these tools actually do. Not some agenda where, you know, remote collar gets a bad name, or prong collar gets a bad name, or martingale gets a bad name. We're trying to educate not only the public, let's say a veterinarian office, or in politics too, they're trying to pass legislation to ban some of these tools, where there's people with agendas that surely we would have to ban the harness or the head halter or the martingale or the slip lead prior to banning any of the other tools. Yes, I wore these tools. The worst one, head halter, and the buckle collar and the harness. So be very conscientious about the tools. We're very open because tools are important. Go over this in our classes and seminars. The reason why we talk about tools, because if there's trainers out there say tools are not important, stay away from them. My kids go to school, I want them to learn off the best tools. A textbook, an iPad, whatever the newest modern technology is for my kids to learn, I want them to learn it that way. In the remote collar, newest modern technology, newest modern training technology. Go with the modern. Find a good trainer out there. There's not just us. I mean, there's other trainers out all over the country. You live around the country and you need us to refer you to one, we can do that as well. So hopefully this little video here helps. And if you have any questions, comments, please hit us up in the comment section. We'll delete any nonsense with the agenda stuff where they force-free positive-only movement. We'll send threats and things like that. They send my colleagues death threats just for posting the Prong Collar video. Please hit us up in the comment section if you have any questions about any of this stuff, and we'll be happy to help you out.